Welcome to another edition of This Some Bullshit with Danis. So today I would like to talk to you about the First Amendment. The First Amendment is part of the U.S. Bill of Rights that protects fundamental rights, including freedom of religion, speech, the press, and the right to peacefully assemble and petition the government. There are five protections under the First Amendment. Let's focus on the freedom of speech, which protects a person's right to express their opinions and ideas, although there are limitations on unprotected speech like incitement to violence or defamation. Why am I explaining the First Amendment rights to you? Because I want to talk to you today about this segment of what I call diarrhea of the mouth. Yes, I said it, diarrhea of the mouth. What is diarrhea of the mouth? Diarrhea of the mouth includes the following types of individuals. These are people who are slick mouthed. This is the person that always got a comment, comeback, or talk under their breath, even when it's not warranted. Then you got the back talker. This is the person that must have the last word no matter the cost. You know those people. Then there are aggressive talkers. These are the people that go from 0 to 10. These are the potential fight starters. These are the people that start fights. Then you got the folks that's talking too much. This is the person that must be the center of attention. And then you have the people that I call sharing too much. This is the person that can't hold water. They're the one that can't keep a secret. And you got the smart ass person. This is the person who has an attitude with everyone. You got the jokester. This person is always playing a joke and saying unnecessary comments and thoughts with no regard to others. My favorite. You got people who can't read the room. This is a person that just blurts out comments without regard to their surroundings. And then lastly, you have the person who does not know when to be quiet. This is the person that always must dominate the conversation. As discussed earlier, the freedom of speech grants you the right to say whatever you want to say and how you want to say it, with regards to like yelling fire in a movie theater or inciting a riot. But common sense and being in touch with people would teach us to be mindful of what we say and how we say it. Not everything you say, not everything you think and say should always come out your mouth. Some people deserve to be put in their place, no doubt about that. But maybe the timing and delivery needs to be thought about. The problem most people have is that they have to get their points across. They have to get this stuff off their chest. So they just talk, and talk. But maturity teaches us that sometimes conversations or comments do not have to be had. Some things should just be kept to yourself. Why put that stress on you? Why put that stress on your friends? Why put that stress on your partner or your spouse? Or put your stress on your family just for the sake of getting your point across? Not all confrontations need or must be had. More family and friend relationships have been destroyed because of these items, as I mentioned earlier. People just need to learn to shut their damn mouths. There, I said it. Shut your trap. My dad had a saying, if you find yourself arguing with a person, just shut up. Only a dummy argues with themselves. It takes two to argue. Remove yourself if it's not going anywhere. That's wise wisdom from my old man. I loved it. But you know what? Social media, reality shows, and the current state of politics have emboldened people to just start talking, to share their anger, to emotionally destroy people, or to just be dumb at the mouth. We've seen people get beat up for talking too much, and I know you've seen those videos. I'm not saying turn the other cheek and let someone disrespect you or call you out your name, but not all comments have to be responded to. Being mature is knowing when to talk and when to be quiet. It's all in the timing. Timing. I read the room. Sometimes someone may be venting to me, and I must recognize that they are in their feelings at this moment. So I try to be mindful of what I say, and more importantly, how I say it. The tone of my response is in my control. So I want you to do me a favor. Look in the mirror. Are you one of these people? You may not even know. Most people don't even know that they have these traits. Some think it's cool and that they have the right to say what they want to say without regard. So to know if this is who I'm talking to, ask yourself, 1, do I talk too much? 2, do I unconsciously want to be right or to show my worth in all conversations? 3, will what I say hurt someone's feelings? 4, does this conversation warrant a response? Number 5, will my response make a difference? We don't know. But here's a few things I'm mindful of when speaking with someone who has diarrhea of the mouth, or to keep myself from having the same behavior. What I do is I pause and think before speaking. So sometimes you may think I'm slow. I'm just pausing and thinking, how will this conversation go? I always try to remember that the deadliest weapon is the tongue. So sometimes what comes out can never be taken back because once it's out, it's in the atmosphere. So guard your tongue, say less than you think. Be interested in what others have to share because sometimes you might learn a little nugget or two. please keep an open mind because if you keep your mind open, you learn more, you gain more, and you can contribute more. Worst case scenario, change the atmosphere without commenting on the problem. I'm just giving you a few nuggets for you to think on next time you're in a conversation or you're thinking about responding to a post on social media or if someone is getting on your nerves. So now on to our next segment. Make this make sense. I call this the lost art of compliments. Tell me, when has it become a problem to give a compliment or to receive a compliment? Nowadays, people are so offended so easily by the fact that someone said something to them, gave them a compliment. There's nothing wrong with giving a person a compliment or receiving a compliment. But people nowadays take things too far. They think that you're flirting with them or they think that you got some ill motives and all you're doing is just paying a compliment. And being a black man, this is what I do. And I've had my coworkers ask me this. Why do I acknowledge all the black folks or all the black men that's walking down the street or that's in the presence? Because one, I want them to know that I see them. Two, that takes their guard down, that releases people because you acknowledge them. So before I ever say anything, I say, good afternoon. Hey, how's it going? How's your day today? And then we can get into the conversation. Or if I see one of the younger cats, do the head nod like that. If I see an older person, I give them the down nod like that. And then sometime if I see a group of people, I just do like that. That way, you know, I see you and I'm acknowledging you. If I can have a conversation, I always start with a compliment. Hey, hope you're having a great day today. How's your day going today? Hey, you look nice today. That there does not mean anything outside of I'm just trying to help you relax, help you be at peace, help you be comfortable. So, people, don't take compliments bad. Give compliments and receive compliments. Understand that sometimes some people are just trying to break the ice. Some people are just trying to make you feel good in your space that you're in. I'm just trying to be comfortable in the space that I'm in. I want everyone to be happy, be comfortable, and be good. So thank you for joining me on this episode of This Some Bullshit with Danis, and I'll see you on the next episode. Have a good one.